There are various virtual experiments that are available on the web. This one's at the University of Reading, which has both schools and higher education experiments on. This one's at the University of Southampton. That's the top of the page. You can see what it says virtual experiments. And if we click down, we can see various experiments down here to amaze and amuse you. So let's have a look at the diode testing one. So there's a brief load up stage. It tells you a little bit about the experiment, and then we can actually go to the experiment clicking on here. So this is the experiment page, and in this experiment you're measuring the voltage current characteristics of a diode, which is actually down here. And just to briefly explain, the top meter here is showing the voltage across the diode, and this AVO meter here, which you can also see a zoom of the display, is measuring the current flowing through the diode. And we can alter the voltage by twiddling this knob here. So you can see that as I adjust this, the voltage at the top varies, and so does the current. So for example, if I turn it up to about 0.5058 volts, the ammeter now, the AVO meter, has gone across the top of the scale, and I can adjust that by turning this up a bit. And so I can now see that for this voltage, 0.5237 volts, because there's a slightly different voltage drop across the AVO, we have a current flowing of about 0.135 amps. And so you can do various measurements like this and plot out a graph of the current and voltage. And indeed, I don't know if you can see, there's a little flashing light next to the message here, which of course is telling me to use the proper AVO settings. But I can click on some of the other hints as well, in which it tells me what I might want to do in order to ensure that I get the appropriate graph. So that's a typical online virtual experiment.